Good evening, one and all. We're here at Warner Park. You join us for this match between Australia and...
The right call here, I'd say.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. Joseph to get us underway. Nice to see some pace first up. This new ball should give some movement early and make the batter's life difficult. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Nearly gets the edge. Joseph with a great delivery there. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Oh gosh, absolutely leathered that. Cut away and over for a maximum.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Powell, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Crunch. That's been middled again, and it'll be another maximum. Gee, this batter's going to need a heat pack on his shoulders. That's how hard they're swinging. That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Wow, that's missed a lot. Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
McCoy, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the north end. Misses everything. Perfectly timed. Needs to be on target. Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. No. Terrible shot. Can't get that outside the ring field. 8 runs added in that over. Australia are 31 for none.
Another massive over of power hitting. Run rate did dip a bit though, although I don't think they'll complain much about this start.
Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant. And that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Out. Caught.
Well, that was an entertaining show of power batting. Really putting the bowlers to the sword for a while there, but it's all come to an end.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Huge. That has flown.
That ball has been hit. It has flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. Australia are 43 for 1. Finds the fielder with that shot. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Goes over the top with that shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches it to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Straight to the fielder. Over. Australia are 54 for 1.
Yet another massive over for the power play. Seemingly unstoppable at the moment.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Needs a direct hit. Out! What a screamer. Cut away, and that's a great catch at point. What a catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
At number 4 for Australia.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Three runs added in that over. Australia are 57 for 2. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end.
Medium pacer.
That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Warner wants plenty from these bowlers.
Too much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and it just flew over the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. That's the big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck. The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
The captain can push this field a bit deeper now. 3 more players able to go outside the circle.
Gone! Oh, that's a horrible shot to start the over. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. And caught. That's just superb. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
It's another wicket, it's the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. Australia are 72 for 4.
Very good batting after the power play. They've really committed to keeping up with that attacking mentality. Looking to get 200 plus, possibly.
Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4. There's a chance if it hits. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Hussain getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters. Holder has been going really well here. Comes back on from the south end. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right.
That was a tremendous delivery. It fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over. That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Couldn't get it through the field. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Hussain from the north end.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Everyone's gone up. David challenging the decision. It looked out live, I've got to be honest. Out. Nicely done by the keeper. Good wicket to pick up, but a wasted review by the batter. You could clearly see and hear the edge and even see the deviation through to the keeper.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Misses everything. Cut away, but straight to point for the easy catch. Oh, wow, brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Green has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Cuts that off well in the infield. Wow, that's missed a lot. Edged. West Indies with a massive shout. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
Got to their 50 without a lot of trouble. Unfortunately for them, the 100 wasn't to be as they head back to the dressing room.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. No. Terrible shot. Really good over. Takes a wicket and keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find some boundaries.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Bang, sent back over the bowler's head. Mid-off and mid-on can only watch as that ball sails into the crowd.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Powell, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. And caught deep mid-off with a simple catch. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
For 9.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shot. Might be 4.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Holder from the south end. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a big score. This total is well below par and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find something to make up for the rest of the batting team's failures. That'll be a dead ball.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Great shot through the gap.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Onto that early, that could be 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Nearly gets the edge. Cummins with a great delivery there. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. 9 runs added there. West Indies are 9 for none.
First over of the second innings is complete, and it was a good one for the batters. Some lovely shots played.
Hazelwood, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end. Edged it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Was quick onto that in the infield. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. 6 runs added in that over. West Indies are 15 for none.
With 2 down, they're already ahead of the required run rate quite easily early on.
Cummins over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy in getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Nicked it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
You just can't give them that much width. You bowl out there and you get what you deserve.
Not too sure what they're appealing for here.
A little bit of wobble on that ball and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though.
Well, the bowler pulls out of the delivery. Something mustn't have felt right. Massive outside edge. That's the over. West Indies are 26 for none. Hazelwood from the north end.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Away goes the ball, and that hits the boundary, and that's 5 wides. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Big edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Just opened the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. That'll be 4 more.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Doesn't beat the infield. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
4 gone in the power play, and we've seen some excellent running between the wickets and good shot making, with a little sprinkle of luck as well, of course. Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
6 of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment. Needs a dot ball.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Couldn't get it through the field. A big one, 12 runs out of there. West Indies, a 54 for none.
So that's 5 down in the power play, and the bowlers have been getting the treatment by these batters. They're doing it with ease.
Finds the edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Straight to the fielder. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Edged. Massive outside edge. Whipped off the legs and away goes the ball. Fine leg, no chance. And a great catch in the crowd.
That was a slower ball, but it didn't fool anyone. The timing was beautiful.
King, great shot, smashes that away and beats the fielder behind point.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Nicked it. Power and precision in that shot.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers, and no need for the fielders to chase that one. How will the bowler respond?
That's the over. West Indies are 69 for none.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Well, that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. End of the over, 14 runs coming from it. West Indies are 83 for none. The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end. Big edge. Goes over the top with that shot.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary. With ease. Might look to go big again here.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Green, overstepped by a fair way. You don't want to be giving away extra deliveries too often. That'll be a dead ball.
And another no ball. Seems to have forgotten where the crease is.
This is the time as a bowler where you need to put those last few deliveries behind you and just focus on the basics.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Warner coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
And that brings up the batter's half set.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Nine runs added in that over. West Indies, 105 for none.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rates.
Can't get that outside the ring field. drilled that one away.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Cummins, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
How will he reply?
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Finds the fielder with that shot. Five runs added in the over. West Indies are 110 for none.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
A decisive victory in this match. Thank you very much for joining us.
Extremely comfortable win. Just brilliant on so many levels.